Our first numerical example, example 4. So we have a set of ordered pairs indicated by x and y in the table. And so we want to take the differences to determine whether this is a linear, quadratic, or cubic relationship. So remember, if the first differences are constant, it's linear. Second differences are constant, quadratic. Third differences are constant, it is cubic. So because my x's are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, I'm looking at the differences in y. So we got those first differences from 1 minus 2, 6 minus 1, 23 minus 6, 58 minus 23, and 117 minus 59. Now this was given information to us in x and y. We're finding out the differences. So they did the first difference for us. So we're going to do the second difference to see if it's constant and therefore quadratic. 5 minus negative 1 is 6. 17 minus 5 is 12. 35 minus 17 is 18. 59 minus 35 is 24. So I do not have a constant second difference, which hopefully means that my constant third difference exists. So when I do the subtraction, I have a constant third difference of 6. So following right up from that, it wants us to find the equation that all the pairs satisfy above. So this is where the math comes into play. Now, if I flip back a couple of examples, going back to the first video, I know that the third difference of any cubic function is going to be 6a. I know that the third difference of this specific function is 6. So I can figure out the a value. By setting 6a equal to 6 and solving for a, so I know a is 1. I can also figure out the d value, because that is my y-intercept. That is where this starts. And if I go back to my ordered pairs, when x is 0, y is 2. So d must be 2. So now I just have to figure out b and c. And I'm going to do that using a system of equations. So I know if I just want a, b, c, and d, so I'm going to use the ordered pairs that we got from the last one. And I'm going to use 1, 1 and 2, 6 to help me create a system of equations. So thinking back to Algebra 1, systems of equations. I know that a is a 1. I know that d is a 2. I put the inequality or the equation or the ordered pair 1, 1. That's what I'm going to work with first. I'm going to get 1 equals 1 times 1 to the third power plus b times 1 squared plus c times 1 plus 2. So when I simplify that all out, 1 plus b plus c plus 2 3 plus b plus c, negative 2 equals b plus c. So I have one equation. And now I'm going to use the ordered pair 2, 6. And again, I am literally getting it right out of this table in example 4. And I'm going to repeat the process to come up with the second equation. So 6 this time for y equals 1 times 2 cubed plus b times 2 squared plus c times 2 plus d, which is 2. and then just multiplying that out, simplifying, subtracting 10 from both sides. And I notice they're all even numbers, so I can divide all of them by 2, both sides. So I have -2 equals 2b plus c. And if I bring back that first equation right here, I'm bringing it on down. Those are the two equations I have, and now I'm going to use these two equations to solve by system of equations. Hopefully you remember the 3 methods of solving them. Or graphing, substitution, and elimination. So whereas I have the same coefficient of c, I'm just going to subtract the entire second problem from the first. -2 minus -2 is 0. 2b minus b is 1b. C minus c cancels out, which is what I want with this elimination method. So I now know b equals 0. And so all I need now is what does c equal? Well, going down here, I can pick either first equation or second equation and replace b with 0. Doesn't matter which one I choose. I'll get c is equal to -2. So now I have coefficients for a, b, c, and d. And I can write my final equation. A was 1, so that's 1x cubed. B was 0, so I'm going to have no x squared. C was -2, so I'll have -2x. And my constant d was 2. So this becomes the equation that represents these 5 ordered pairs. So again, using the differences, I found out that this was going to be cubic. And I know that any cubic has a constant third difference of 6a. This specific cubic had a third difference of 6. So that is how I figured out the a value. The d value came from the constant. When x is 0, all of these will cancel out and just leave me with d. And I knew in my chart I had the ordered pair 0, 2, so 2 had to be the d. And then chose 2 points. You could have chosen any 2. I just went with the next two logic wheels, 1, 1, and 2, 6. Put them in for x and y. And got equations for b and c. And then I used systems of equations solving method via elimination to get b's value and c's value. And then I just plugged them back in to the ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d to get my final equation. So the practice for this section is in the problem set, and it's numbers 2, 4, and 6. 2, create a table to find the third differences for the given polynomial from -3 to 3. So your x values are going to be -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to have to find the third differences for that. 4, you have to find the quadratic equation that satisfies all the pairs. So you need to go back to example 3, I believe. Example 2. Second difference is equal to 2a. So knowing that, you'll be able to figure out what a is equal to. I have 0, 5, so I can figure out what c is equal to. You'll just have to pick another ordered pair to figure out what b is equal to, and then write the equation. And then 6 is a 3-part. Again, finding what kind of relationship, linear, quadratic, or cubic, and determining the equation of a car and its stopping distance. So you let me know when you are done that in the practice, and I will shoot up a solutions video for 2, 4, and 6.